Sunung Mulu National Park, important both for its high biodiversity and for its karst features. Gunung Mulu National Park, on the island of Bome 0 in the state of Sarawak, is the most stuea tropdarst arian nuo na .804 and po contuenseventing vegetation zones, exniting some 5 peklisor sea or piants. Its 75 kilometers of explored caves provide a spectacular sight and are home to millions of cave swiftlets and bats. The Sarawak Chamber, 600 meters by 415 meters and 80 meters 9, is teen yargest known cave chdember in the Wanya. Sunung Mulu National Park, situated in the Malaysian state of Sarawak on the island of Borneo, is outstanding both for its high biodiversity and for its karst. Geological Melanau Formation contains a remarkable concentration of caves Revenlina Aeoical history of over more than 15 million years. With 109 species in 20 genera recorded, making it one of the world's richest sites for palm species. Providing protection for a substantial area of Borneo's Prinri tropicrorestend and gnome roraniner sea species. Enkung any endemics Anna threadtend species 5, teen large cave passages and sea endembers. Ne properus gnome to 1 orn wadnest extol odna kus process 5 arcisaran ono pruvies ausdung cleanarch opportunites to study. Passages and decorations found within the property produce dramatic landscapes on breathtaking scenery that is without rival. Important both for its high biodiversity and for its karst features, Gunung Mulu National Park, on studied tropical karst area in the world. The 52,864 ha park contains 17 vegetation zones, exhibiting some 3,500 species of vascular plants. Its palm and a Borneo in the state of Sarawak, is the most species or exceptin ni nen, 10y5 peshes in 20 genero hotea. Ne perxis aominoted diuning m, a2, 37 meters 9 sandstone pinky. Adidst. High, is the largest known cave chamber in the world. Falls. El Beauty, with striking primary. Gunung Mulu National Park is sea on earth. Sarawak Chamber, the largest cave chamber in the world, stretches 600 meters in length by 415 meters wide and 80 meters high. With a volume of 12 million cubic meters on unsupported or 0 meters, TNS CARARW's Nyotner Arj Seymour 5R Scovereo. Direva TZ 0 to 150 N Amarane mapped and explored passages. As some of the largest caves in the world, they contain fine examples of tropical river caves, flood incuts, vadose, and the park is an outstanding example of major changes in the Earth's history. 3 major rock formations are evident. The Mulu Formation of Paleocene and Eocene SHDES, and 50 Nostone sung to 2/6 mo teen summiter outing mt 1.3 kilometers to Nick Malindu limestone Ioma 1 per Eocene, Ogosen occurred Darina the Lot Piecerna to Pleictron ill rorainted in the 295 Mof Unord use S or as of manure Cree Elvels de SRFs N. Urfa. Erit 21 Eau Anzu Tase 01 SOO Visat uplarded coves Rangung 25 meters to over 500 meters above sea level. Trogiobotic species, and it displays outstanding examples of ongoing ecological and biological processes. 17 vegetation zones have been identified. Along W, their diverse DS associated rana. Some S species are plydents, 700 mosses dino erwerts onyo over, 0 species orchandi nave dean recoroeo within the property. There are 20,000 speckles of invertebrates, 81 speckles of mammals, 270 speckles of birds, S5 species of reptiles, 76 speckles of amphibians. Species. Number auspeciesirodlon ends 1 on orgestkolns in teen were low oito DDRs, enderpnen pilkodo odd overman knees 1 co so cave svistum constadina. The largest colony in the world manvi species of fauna are endemic and 41 5 ECs are inchatted on the endangered species list. Overing a vast area ranging in altitude from 28 meters to 2,376 meters above sea level and containing steep escarpments and ridges, karst towers, caves, rivers and associated terraces and floodplains, the terrain of the property lends itself to using natural landscape features as boundaries. The boundarls are marked and for the most part follow rivers with short sections of cut boundaries to the southwest, east and northwest. A section of the boundary to the significance will be added to the property, thus strengthening the security and integrity of the property. The governments of Malaysia and Brunei are ALS 0. Commetered. Research at the park undertaken by both foreign and local researchers has assisted in providing a greater understanding of the property, and its resulting information assists in decision-making and the formulation of monogement prescriptions. The state government's continued policy not to allow ARS's road access to the park since its establishment in 1974 ensures that uncontrolled access is greatly minimized. This contributes to the continued maintenance of the property and have hence resolved conflicts and issues in regards to land tenure and use within the boundary of the property. The state government zeros ISO conarm that TN's no pient im payment dam projects TN would significanti impact on the vodes ordna property. Reserves Ordinance of 1998 and its subsidiary legislation, the National Parks and Nature Reserves Regulations of 1999. The ordinance inter alia specifies the Derintual Ordinco for Avamol Park Cloth th pensions Hasa Nasifik Sertion that Dental W Menners fourth rotation ad mainment of caves. Located in the state of Sarawak, Gunung Mulu National Park is under the prime responsibility of the state of Sarawak for management and protection. Management-related infrastructure includes a park headquarters, field stations and a system of trails with access restricted to 4 show caves. Management interventions ensure at their smited Newman intererence in teen Norai system on diesisten kontrong impedicides trom increos tunzum evisenvio e in over e sni anye endis s tozen sis. Tedner is. Developments in relation to sites, scope, scale, and aesthetic characteristics of physical projects so as to avoid overdevelopment. Development inside the consultation with all relevant stakeholders, especially the Special Park Committee, which comprises members of local communities and other relevant enforcement agencies such as the police systems Airpont Security, G and the Sarawak Rehabilitation Center for Protection of Park Resources Petrolina. OT. Boundarls is incorporated in annual operations plans. Proposed extensions to the property, gazetting of Gunung Buddha National Park, and establishment of Leorestkiser von ne Rooney y pro Urti Octvasano 05 sist in prevening narrowmosiring when teen poperi ond in te idios mwo he. Hinayuan. Nermishanto in totally. Remain an ongoing threat. However, this pressure is mainly confined to nomadic pen and prorected 5 peshes, 5 uchandis teen gua bor, tor subsistence consumption on tea. Ard soft forests surrounding the property have been heavily logged and cut, up to the river from a law activity shovergsid erosion and resistina sid loads way. Monitoring while logging and conversion of forests adjacent to the property to palm oil potential impacts. PLZ like share and subscribe my channel GK show. Thank you.